English podcast for easy English conversation episode. My day without a phone introduction, starting the day. Hello everyone, and welcome to English podcast for easy English conversation. I am very happy you are here today. Thank you for listening and learning English with me. This podcast is specially made for beginners who want to improve their English step by step using simple words and easy sentences. Today's topic is my day without a phone. This topic is very interesting and also very important in our daily life. In today's world, mobile phones are a big part of our life. From morning to night, we use our phones again and again. We wake up in the morning, and the first thing we do is check our phone. We check messages, missed calls, notifications, and social media. While eating breakfast, many people scroll on their phones. While traveling, people look at their screens. Even before sleeping, we use our phones. Phones help us in many ways. We can talk to our family and friends, we can learn new things, we can listen to music, watch videos, and use social media. Phones are very useful, but sometimes we use them too much. Because of this, we feel tired, lazy, or stressed. We also stop enjoying small things around us. One day, I started thinking about my phone habits. I asked myself, can I spend one full day without using my phone? At first, this idea felt very difficult. I felt nervous and uncomfortable. I thought, what if someone calls me? What if I miss something important? But then I decided to try it for just one day. So I made a plan. I decided that from morning to night, I would not touch my phone. No calls, no messages, no social media, and no internet. Only one day. I wanted to see how I would feel and what I would do without my phone. The beginning was not easy. I felt the habit of checking my phone again and again. My hand wanted to pick up the phone, but I stopped myself. Slowly, something interesting started to happen. I felt more aware of my surroundings. I noticed small things that I usually ignore. I felt more calm and relaxed. In this podcast episode, I will share my full day with you. I will talk about my morning, afternoon, evening, and night without a phone. I will also share how I felt during the day and what I learned from this experience. I am using simple English so that beginners can easily understand. While listening, try to focus on the sentences. You can also repeat the sentences after me. This will help you improve your speaking skills. You can learn new words, simple grammar, and how to talk about your daily life in English. This topic is also great for practice. After listening, you can try to talk about your own day. You can ask yourself questions like, can I live one day without my phone? How do I feel when I don't use my phone? What do I do instead of using my phone? Learning English becomes easy when you talk about real life. That is why this podcast is made for you. Morning, without a phone. I woke up early in the morning, just like every other day. Usually, when I open my eyes, the first thing I do is reach for my phone. I check the time, look at messages, and scroll through social media. It has become a daily habit, and I do it without thinking. But on this day, I decided to do something different. I did not touch my phone at all. At first, it felt a little strange. My hand wanted to pick up the phone, but I stopped myself. I took a deep breath and stayed in bed for a few moments. Instead of looking at a screen, I looked around my room. I noticed the light coming through the window and felt the quiet of the morning. This made me feel calm and relaxed. After getting up, I made my bed carefully. Normally, I hurry and do things quickly because my mind is busy with my phone. But this morning, I took my time. I brushed my teeth and washed my face slowly. I could hear the sound of water and feel the cool air on my skin. These were small things, but they made the morning feel fresh and real. Then I went to the kitchen for breakfast. I sat with my family and ate together. Usually, someone is looking at a phone during breakfast, but this time I was fully present. We talked about simple things, shared stories, and laughed together. I felt happy because I was truly listening, not thinking about messages or notifications. Without a phone, I felt more connected to the people around me. I realized that real conversations are warm and meaningful. I noticed smiles, voices, and emotions that I often miss when I am busy with my phone. This made me feel closer to my family. After breakfast, I spent some time outside. I noticed small but beautiful things. I heard the sound of birds singing. I felt the fresh morning air on my face. I saw the sky and the trees. These things are always there, but I usually do not pay attention to them. Without a phone, my mind was quiet, and my eyes were open to the world around me. My morning felt slow, peaceful, and happy. I did not feel rushed or stressed. I felt present in the moment. I understood that life can be simple and beautiful when we are not always looking at a screen. This morning taught me an important lesson. We do not always need our phones to feel good or connected. Sometimes, putting the phone away helps us enjoy real life more. Starting the day without a phone made me feel fresh, calm, and positive. Afternoon activities. In the afternoon, I decided to go outside and spend some time away from my home. Normally, when I go out, my phone is always in my hand. I take photos, check messages, and look at notifications again and again. But this afternoon was different. I kept my phone away and focused only on the world around me. I walked slowly in the street and observed everything. I looked at the shops, the colors of the signs, and the items on display. I watched people walking, talking, and working. Some people looked busy, while others looked relaxed. I noticed small details that I usually ignore because my eyes are on my phone. Without taking photos or checking notifications, I felt more present in the moment. As I walked, my mind felt quiet. I was not thinking about messages or social media. I was only thinking about where I was and what I was seeing. This made the walk very peaceful. I realized that simple activities, like walking and watching people, can be enjoyable when we give them full attention. After spending some time outside, I came back home. Instead of using my phone, I picked up a book and started reading. Normally, I read only a few pages before getting distracted by my phone, but this time, I read for a long time without stopping. I understood the words better and enjoyed the story more. Reading felt easy and relaxing. Later, I wrote some notes about my day and my thoughts. Writing without distractions felt very good. My ideas came to my mind clearly, and I could focus on each sentence. My mind felt calm and organized. I did not feel rushed or tired. Without a phone, I noticed a big change in my work. I was not distracted by notifications, messages, or calls. I finished my work faster than usual and felt satisfied. I had more time for myself, and I felt proud of what I had done. In the afternoon, I learned an important lesson. Phones are very helpful. They help us communicate, learn, and stay connected. But at the same time, they also waste a lot of our time if we use them too much. We often check our phones without any reason, and this breaks our focus. This phone-free afternoon showed me how powerful focus can be. When we give full attention to one thing, we do it better and faster. We also feel more relaxed and happy. By the end of the afternoon, I felt peaceful, productive, and satisfied. I realized that sometimes putting the phone away helps us enjoy life more and use our time wisely. Evening reflections. As the evening began, I felt a calm and gentle feeling inside me. Normally, evenings are the time when I use my phone the most. After a long day, I usually sit with my phone, scroll through social media, watch videos, or reply to messages. But this evening was different. I decided to stay away from my phone and spend my time with my family. I started by helping my family at home. I helped with small household work and shared responsibilities. While doing this, I felt useful and active. I was not in a hurry, and I was not distracted. I enjoyed doing simple tasks because my mind was free and focused on what I was doing. Later, we all sat together for dinner. We ate our meal calmly and talked to each other. Everyone shared stories about their day. We laughed, listened, and enjoyed each other's company. Usually, phones are on the table during dinner, but this time there were no screens, only faces and voices. I did not feel bored at all. In fact, I felt happy and connected. Without my phone, I felt peaceful. I realized that boredom often comes from habits, not from real life. When we stop using our phones, we start noticing people and moments around us. I felt closer to my family, and that feeling was very comforting. After dinner, I spent some quiet time thinking about my day. I sat alone and reflected on everything I had done from morning to evening. I noticed a big change in myself. I smiled more during the day, and I felt less stress. My mind was not full of unnecessary thoughts, and my heart felt light. I also noticed that my eyes felt relaxed. Usually, after spending many hours looking at a screen, my eyes feel tired. But this evening, my eyes felt fresh. My mind also felt relaxed and clear. I could think better and feel better. This day taught me an important lesson. Life becomes more beautiful when we live in the moment. When we are always on our phones, we miss many small but meaningful moments. Real happiness is often found in simple things, like family time, laughter, and quiet moments. As the evening ended, I felt thankful for this experience. Spending a day without a phone helped me understand myself better. It reminded me that technology is useful, but it should not control our life. Conclusion and English practice. Tip: at night, I went to bed earlier than usual. Normally, before sleeping, I spend a lot of time on my phone. I check messages, watch videos, or scroll through social media. This habit often makes me sleep late and feel tired the next day. But on this special day, I did not touch my phone at night. I turned off the lights, relaxed my body, and went to sleep peacefully. As I lay in bed, I felt calm, active, and thankful. My body was relaxed, and my mind was quiet. I was not thinking about notifications or online posts. Instead, I was thinking about my day. A day without a phone helped me understand myself better. I realized how much time and energy I usually give to my phone without noticing. This experience taught me an important lesson. Phones are very useful in our daily life. They help us communicate, learn new things, and stay connected with the world. But too much phone use is not good for us. It can waste our time, reduce our focus, and increase stress. When we use our phones too much, we forget to enjoy real life. By staying away from my phone for one full day, I felt more present and alive. I noticed people, nature, and my own feelings. I smiled more, felt less stress, and enjoyed simple moments. This made me feel happier and more balanced. Now let's talk about an English practice tip. This topic is very good for learning and practicing English. You can try to talk about your own day without a phone in simple English. You do not need difficult words or long sentences. Simple sentences are the best way to learn. For example, you can say, I woke up early, I made my bed, I talked to my family, I went outside, I read a book, I felt happy and calm. You can also practice speaking in front of a mirror or record your voice. This will help you improve your confidence and pronunciation. Try to talk about your morning, afternoon, evening, and night in English. Practice every day, even for 5 or 10 minutes. Learning English becomes easy when you talk about your own life. Real-life topics help you remember words and sentences better. Do not worry about mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Thank you very much for listening to English Podcast for Easy English Conversation. I hope this episode helped you learn English and also think about your phone habits. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast with your friends and family. See you in the next episode.